finger guns, revenge, pork, rest area.
Joe, I feel like this should be your favorite show ever.
Ketchup!
Yes, Heinz 57. But they also make mustard.
Oh, that's terrible.
So you love ketchup and you hate mustard.
Yeah.
How do you get through a barbecue?
I don't go. I haven't been invited in years.
That's true.
It's because every time I go, it's a disaster.
No one ever knows what condiments to put out. Like Joe's coming.
They're nervous, like an abusive father coming home.
Mm-hmm.
Is Joe coming? Shit, fucking, they're like sliding condiments. What does he like? Does he like relish? I don't know. Just put it out.
Just actually, don't invite him.
Just
don't invite him.
Hide the mustard. You know what?
Yeah.
We're sick. Everyone's sick.
Shh. There's 20 cars out front.
Shh. Everyone, just shut the fuck up. This is surprise hidden mustard.
Hello?
Is there a burger around here for? Is there a steak for me to put ketchup on around here? Thanks to everyone who supports us on Patreon. Love ya. You'll see the link in the episode description. Send stuff into the show. Hey guys at canyoudon'tpodcast.com. I did a tiny bit of scientific research over the last week. What are you poking at?
I was just west siding the camera.
Hell yeah. Nice.
I don't know, feel right.
It did. I mean, got these gloves on.
Yeah.
Why
In
would
case
you
people
not?
didn't know the gloves were there.
Yeah.
I was just on a quick side quest. Was listening to some West Side Connection.
Were you?
Actually, yeah. Bow Down, Gangster Nation.
Yeah.
People don't realize
In high school, we had started a rap group called the White Side Connection.
Great. How'd it go?
Wasn't racist or anything. Well, we didn't write any. We just
talked about Moses Lake.
All we did was created an album with song titles. We didn't actually write any music.
I've done that before too.
Yeah. It was like 15 just fucking haired tracks.
Oh my God.
We all had, mine was S.A. Blanco, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great. Just tying in all the races.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
No, the scientific research I was doing, I was like, can snails climb lube stilts? And no,
Turns out
they can't. Because they use their own slime to be like gluey and sticky. So if you put something else between that, they're not going anywhere.
Good news is the government spent millions of dollars studying that, so that's good.
Where are they?
I just spent my entire, like every last dime I've got, just go, like those big lab glasses, like sitting in my apartment by myself, not lubing that still, but lubing actual stilts.
It looked like it.
Yeah, you got it.
Well, do they not go anywhere? Or would they slide down?
They would just not be able to do it. They can't stick. They got to be able to create glue. With their own,
so they wouldn't even get off the
stuff.
ground.
Nah, not a chance. Our sons,
Good to know.
Yeah, good to know.
Learn something every day.
Noted. You get your phone out. You're like, okay. So
put that in the notes.
Snails
can't
lube climb.
Screenshot.
Right. Remind me to watch American Ninja Warrior.
Can't wait to spring that on a date.
Yeah.
Did you know?
It's that meme of the guy, the woman looks all bored. He's like,
snails can't climb loop balls. We're at the baseball game, that bro that's yelling at her. Our son Seth went out and did something fucking crazy.
Yeah, he did.
Got to give a shout out to Lenny from Iron Lotus, who went ahead and did this. If you're watching on YouTube, Seth went ahead and got the show logo tattooed on his right ass cheek.
Yep, there it is in all of its glory.
Look at it.
That's fun.
I'd kiss it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a mouth. I'd open mouth kiss it.
Oh, yeah.
You have to, I think.
Yeah.
Put a hickey right there in the middle.
Yeah.
If you slid it over a little bit to the left, it could have been like, can you donut? And just put it over the bee hole.
Yeah.
Which is, you get it. But look at that. Look at you, Seth.
Was it his wife or girlfriend? When she emailed me, she's like, he's the biggest fan ever.
Yeah.
So shout out to Seth.
Yeah, he supported it. Fucking love it.
Should we tell him that we canceled the show next week?
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, sorry, Seth.
Sorry, Seth.
This is the last episode.
57. We figured catch up out.
Yep.
Just get the fuck out of here. God damn, it's so funny. Zach, you were actually this is Uncle.
Yes.
You out there?
I'm here.
We were talking about it before the show. You got a tattoo of your band.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Very smart guy I am. You're really supposed to
How's that band doing?
They've been defunct for about 15 years.
When did you get the tattoo?
2003, 4, something like that.
15 years ago?
It's across my back, and it says downpour. I played in 2
Whoa.
bands called Downpour, and at the very end of my last stint with the band, I was like, I'm getting it tattooed on my back. And,
Even though you knew you were breaking up?
yeah, I was like, I spent 6 years in a band called Downpour. Fuck it.
Might as well spend eternity with it.
Well,
I think I
that's
watched
probably-
too much Brad Knoll Sublime videos. I was like, I'm doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Dude, like trying to keep your band together with a back tattoo is like equivalent to like a girl trying to keep a relationship together by getting pregnant.
Fair enough.
Just
It didn't work.
it.
Did not work.
this'll do it. This'll flex the old
Poke a
shit.
little needle in the condom action?
Ooh. That's
Basically.
Yeah.
I mean, don't admit to that. I think it's felony
I
shit.
haven't done it.
Oh, I
Didn't
have.
work, though. I'll tell you that.
Have you guys met Ezra? One last quick note.
Is that? Oh, no.
No, before we get going, and I've never been more jealous ever than our kids, Emily and Brandon. You ready to hear this shit? I hope you didn't see this pop up in the emails, but it says, "Hey, Daddy-O's, my fiance and I, who is also listening to this, if you read on the show, was we recently got a new neighbor across the street. Last night on my way home, they had the garage door open when I drove by, and I see an oversized basket." Only for me to realize it's a fucking hot air balloon basket. Yeah. Dude. Or they just like, when they picnic hard. Like it's either a lukewarm air balloon basket or they picnic. And when they're like, "Hey, you want to take a picnic?" They're like, "Yeah." You're like, "Do you know?"
We're bringing the entire family.
We're bringing the whole house.
Extended family.
Lazy boy, TV, generator. We are located in Central Florida. We are now just waiting to see if they take off from their driveway or do hot air balloon rides over our neighborhood. We'll keep you updated. Thanks, Emily and Brandon.
So they'd either have to take off from their driveway or they have to put it on like a flatbed and drive to a field.
What a pain in the ass.
To still not to know where you're going to end up. Like, hey, will you follow us with the flatbed?
That's not fitting in the, yeah. So like, it's just like, you're going down the highway. It's like normal shit. You're like, oh, boat, giant hot air balloon basket.
I imagine the balloon's probably just tucked in there, right?
I mean, where else are you putting it?
Yeah.
You got the burner in there.
You got to fit all the propane.
Sleeping bag. Your will.
Someone who can fly it.
Well, that doesn't even matter. I could pretend to. Do you know what you're doing? No. Do you? No. Like, and one of them has 20 years of experience. The other one's a toddler. They both have it's the same survival rate.
Yeah.
In a fucking hot air balloon. Oh my God, so funny.
Well, yeah. I mean, how if you were interviewing for a hot air balloon pilot job, like, can you do this? Well,
Can you lift?
I start lawnmowers. It's the opposite of that, right?
Right. It's just like a lawnmower that's really high, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's like if you were
hired. Are you scared of fire? No. You scared of dying? No. You got the job.
do
You like the smell of wicker?
you like to live dangerously?
Do you like giant baskets? Yeah. You scared of dying? No. You got the job.
You're in.
You like being trapped with strangers in a giant basket?
What do you
Yeah.
think you could bring to this hot air balloon company?
What do you think you bring to the table? What do you
Yeah.
think you bring to the basket?
What could you bring to the basket?
What do you think you could bring in the basket?
I have to
What?
wonder, do they ever wear helmets? I know it wouldn't
Why
help,
would-
but wouldn't it be awesome if it's like, here you go, just to give you the illusion of safety.
Fucking seatbelts.
A little seatbelt, yep.
If you're gonna do that, just give them a fucking parachute.
You have the window.
If you have room for a helmet, you have room for a parachute.
Or a sumo suit. I mean, maybe you could bounce.
Put everybody in those balls, those like inflatable clear balls.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like beautiful
work.
view. Oh man, we're just
Honestly,
Trying to
every
help.
car should like have something like that. Like you
parachute?
should no one of like the those balls.
I'm for that. Instead of the
Holy shit! Just picturing a head-on collision. The fucking freeway. There's just parachutes deployed.
You have to lift them up to get to see the wreckage. Everyone's on the outside going like this.
But they're out the window. Like they're not
Yeah.
trying to slow down the car.
Right.
Like there's like half of it's out the sunroof. You're like, well, they tried. Oh shit!
Tried.
Fuck.
The car's like this and then
Instead of an airbag, it's just
a parachute shooting out the window.
Somebody got confused and they took the airbag and it's in some airplane and the parachute's in the car.
Same thing, right? the airbag's going to blast me back. I need something to blast me forward. I'm putting fucking parachute in. Okay.
I really think, though, think we should probably move on, but I really think that those inflatable balls that you can wear that in collision, like if you had some sort of a suit that you put on when you get in the car, and then if you get hit on impact, those things expand.
That sounds smart.
See how many people would live through that accident.
Yeah.
I watched a dude get hit by a car in one of those and went flying. And
into the trees.
I don't even know if that was real.
It didn't look real.
There's no way.
You're right. He flew too far.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want to die.
And if he landed on his 60. ankle
Have you seen mooses get hit by cars? Yeah. They go flying as heavy as they are.
That far, though?
Well, not that far, but I'm saying
and
people weigh less than way less than a moose.
Yeah.
So I could see a thing going flying.
I love how your concern was like about the distance.
Yeah.
Mine was like, you're not going to live. You were like,
you might.
I don't know, man. Those things aren't magic.
So they just killed that guy?
They didn't do it. I think it's fake.
I don't know. Look pretty real.
I hope it's real.
I don't know.
A lot of people tried it after they saw that. You know that.
Have you seen Jurassic Park?
See all the people that died jumping out of boats?
I know. That was a whole thing. I wasn't sure. Yeah. Because we were making fun of it. And I was like, no, you can't. And then, people are dying. Guess where we're at? Florida.
Weird.
Florida, man.
Okay, let's move on.
Yep.
We have a lot of fun. Zach, fuck yeah!
Hey, shut up! Start the show already!
What?
I was just doing the honk noise.
Doing a honky noise?
Or motion.
This, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I sent this around to both you and
Did you
Zach.
workshop it a little bit?
Yeah, I was just like, it's just as funny as I want it to be. And it's because, I was losing my mind. My imagination was going wild. Here we go. Would you rather live on the top floor of a 30-story condo building, but the elevators randomly don't work for 5 days out of the month? Okay? You don't know what days. Or you have to live inside a strip club full time.
Okay. So they could be 5 in a row, or they could just be 5 random whenever.
Yep. Could be like,
come home with the groceries.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
Costco trip. My wife just went to Costco today.
Yeah.
And that's a pain in the ass. Just go into the trunk and bring it in at once, on the first floor.
Yeah, that's what, 3 steps?
Mm-hmm.
3 steps up? And you're like, 30-story condo building.
I think I'd have to make sure I got an window, and I'd get a little pulley system.
See, okay, well, it's a workaround.
Yeah.
Also, I would love a jetpack.
They have them
with a helicopter pad on top, and you'd be like, "Fuck, is it out again?" You're like, God damn it! And you open the hatchback.
You get in your balloon.
Do this, load as many groceries on your arms as you possibly can, because you're a superhero.
Yes,
and
I do that anyway.
Yeah, of course. And you just jetpack your way up a fucking building with milk and eggs.
All the people that you'd be passing their windows while you look like Iron Man that just went to Costco.
Yeah, Iron Man, but you just have like a giant
toilet paper.
Toilet paper. That's exactly what I was gonna say. And then some other random shit. Yeah, you got fucking toilet paper and like the most amount of cheese and AA batteries.
60 rolls of.
And a dog bed you didn't need. And an 85-inch television. Here's a little throwback. Throwback for you.
How many times you'd have to go back up and forth, and then people are just sitting on their deck? Or
elevators must be out again.
That's what's.
Last trip, I promise.
Well, that means you have to take. That means you have to have the jetpack with you at all times too.
Yeah,
because you never know.
Locked in, fueled up, ready to go. Maintenance, hanging out in the back.
Yeah, you'd have it in like the trunk of your car, the back seat.
You have to have one up in your closet.
Well, no, you have a rope.
Oh, you have a parachute. Oh, yeah. Getting down's no problem. You have a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
But like that, I mean, the tail end of a work day that's just kicked the shit out of you. A big road trip with the kids. It's not just about you. Imagine your tired ass, shitty, stupid fucking kids.
And they're asleep. And you got to get them. Usually you can just carry them inside and lay them on the couch of their bed.
You have them like this, and you're doing like a knee thing to keep the kid asleep, and you push the button, and it goes, meh. And you're like, fuck. I mean, yeah, you're going to get a workout, but that's you wish you could just leave. Like you could kill everybody. Like that's what, in that moment, you wish that everyone you knew was dead around you.
I think certainly your loved ones,
including yourself. Like you just want out. That's 60 flights of stairs.
I think I'd have to get like an RV or something and just park it down in the parking lot. Because you get there and it doesn't work. You're like, I guess we're sleeping in the camper tonight,
honey. We weren't having sex tonight anyway. I'll be in the camper.
Yeah. Imagine trying to lift your kid. You're holding him. And you have to grab your jetpack.
Yeah. Just flying.
It starts moving. You're like,
honey, he's flying with kids again.
Trying to keep it quiet.
Yeah, it's like trying to muffle it or have keep.
Shut up, kid's sleeping.
Sleeping, you just put you slide some noise canceling headphones over his head, and you're like, okay. Just fire up some jet engines, take off. So funny. I mean, so inconvenient.
Well, think about it, like it's like you get a new couch or something. You know, like anything, like, or you got to get up early to go catch an airplane. You got all this luggage, or I think buying some furniture wise when you have to move in.
Yeah, I mean,
brand new.
It's
couch.
a gamble. It's a gamble. You go down, you're like, shit, I forgot my wallet. Like, you're ready to go. Like, the elevator worked, you got down, and you're ready to go to whatever adventure you're going on with your family. Like,
you're
shit, I
thinking,
forgot my
sweet,
wallet.
It worked today.
Yeah. And you're like, shit, I forgot my wallet. You go back, it doesn't work. And you're like, fuck.
Something that should take 30 seconds to go get.
You guys go on without me. I'll see you on Tuesday.
I like how neither of you guys have entertained the strip club option here.
It's coming.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to that.
So much. Dude, living in a strip club, that is, oh my God.
That's a way to kill your boner. Kill it.
Dude.
Never work again.
Yeah.
Like, and they don't, it's not a custom strip club. Can you imagine fucking next to the stage? Like at fucking 2 a.m., you got a big day tomorrow?
Or you just wake up for work.
You're sleeping on the stage?
I just picture like
you're
waking up because then you,
move over, it's time for candy.
You're using the public bathroom.
Blowing dollar bills off your face. No, it just hits you in the face like.
Destiny, will you come get this?
I think it's a 20. You pull the sheets over your head. You're like, fuck. Fucking
we got Fantasia. You're like, fuck. Fantasia likes to get down.
God, she
uses the whole stage.
She uses Freebird.
Yeah.
She dances to
10
Freebird.
minutes.
Extended cut. And you're just laying there.
The extended solo.
You're just like, she must have picked up a shift. You try to have your office somewhere and it's like back in the dressing room. Like everyone's getting ready. The strippers are fucking, doing stripper stuff. We're doing coke, doing blow and all this shit. And like, you're just like having trouble with your printer.
having to get by them.
You're like, you open the paper drawer. There's a panties in there. Or the little paper tray. You're like, God damn it.
Over the top of your computer.
They're hitting you in the face. Like, fucking God damn it, dude.
Oh, and then
have fun out there. Like you're cheering them on though too.
Yeah. Good luck.
You're a good coworker.
Break a leg. Mm-hmm. You're doing a Zoom call.
Yeah. You got your kids and you guys, get back home. You're like, all right, kids, you know what it is? Yeah, blindfold time. And then you have to blindfold your kids and walk them back to their bedroom, which is in the kitchen. It'd be awesome if you guys just all worked there.
Yeah.
Yeah, your wife's a stripper. You're the DJ. And the kids are locked in the basement.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Or you just get them started early.
Yeah.
Get them a mop.
Yeah. The training. Yeah, it's just a
mop.
Oh no.
Well,
wet ass pussy.
It's like you don't have to mow the lawn, but you got to mop the floor.
They're like, what? Last week you made me mow her lawn.
Just that feeling of like walking in a strip club and the music, and there's the smell, there's everything. And that's the excitement when you walk in or when you really want to. Mm-hmm. But knowing you just said like I got to go run and get some milk. And you walk out, dollars flying. You come in with a bag of groceries, like you're walking through you're like, excuse me.
Hey, keep it down in front. I live here. You and the fam get home from like a beach day, all kind of sunburnt, tired, a little drunk, covered in sand, fucking scooting everybody through. Sorry, excuse me.
Would you rather try to...
Oh shit, it's today 2 for 1? Fuck, I forgot it was Thursday.
It's amateur night.
It's amateur night. Honey,
would you rather try to get your kid into bed in that apartment or that condo that doesn't work, or through the strip club?
That's a good
When you walk in, there's this, and dudes are like, oh yeah, oh yeah,
oh yeah.
You like that?
I wore my special sweatpants. Or whatever.
The boner revealing sweatpants.
Yeah.
I wore crotchless sweatpants. Yeah, you gotta
Get your
those.
$20 worth.
Yeah, get that on Adam and Eve. Or whatever.
Adam and Steve.
Nice. That's a different strip club.
I can see Steve wearing some gray sweatpants.
You know the onesies that they make that has like the flap on the back? These are on the front.
In the front.
Yeah.
You just wear them backwards.
Style points. I don't know, man. I think just because you're going to get at least like, on average, 25, 26 days, a month of normal life. In the strip club, you're getting 0. Like, that's just a fucking nightmare. I mean, it smells good. Probably say if you have like a data limit on your phone, save tons of money just by walking out of your room.
If you just needed to rub one out real quick.
You're like, hey, honey, I'll be right back. Oh, I'm just going to the bathroom. And you just never come back.
I think I just put a window. Like, I would just try to avoid looking, and then anytime you wanted, you just like have a flap and pull open. You just see Fantasia out there just swinging titty.
You're like, oh, fuck, can't sleep. And just rip the blinds up.
just laser the neon lights. Your
Fog
wife's
machine.
like, what the hell?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen,
Get your dollars ready.
get your dollars ready.
Gentlemen, get your umbrellas ready. It's time for sunshine.
Fuck, it's so good. Hope we brought some sunblock.
Yeah, get your SPF. What's a 69?
Hey,
It's like, what's a 69? Oh, yeah.
there it is. All right. Well, I'm gonna live in the condo. That's my pick. Yeah. You down for it?
Yeah, I think I could get down with that.
Okay. Zach,
suck.
strip club, condo.
You'd stay in shape in the condo. I'd go with the condo.
Okay.
I think, yeah.
But God, it'd be so annoying.
I think what I would do is I just have to work out you would just have to go up the stairs, but like, fuck, I keep thinking that I'll know which days, and I could be like, oh, I'm just not going to leave the house today. And then every time I realize, no, you never know. It's like, fuck.
And it's a day. Like, you're going to get a full 24 is how I'm kind of picturing it. Like, it's not like you have to do it one time. Like, you're going down, you're going back up. If anything else happens, you're down, they're up.
See, I was visualizing like it works on the way down, and then you're like, oh, I forgot my wallet. I go to back, and now it's not working.
Yep. And then it does not work from that point forward for a long time. I'm still going condo, man. I can't do strip club life.
Yeah. I mean, plus you're living in a condo. I mean, it means you probably got some money.
I mean, I love chicken nuggets as much as the next guy, but I got to do the condo. Yeah. I got to do the condo.
Is it one of those strip clubs that has like a buffet and stuff?
Is it in Portland?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You kids got to celebrating a big day.
Yeah, the family goes out and they're dishing up.
Where are we going for my birthday dinner? Where the fuck you think we're going?
Yellow slop or red slop?
Where the fuck you think we're going? Diamond's working tonight. God.
Deja food.
Hell yeah. All right, let's move on. You had a busy fucking weekend.
Yeah.
That I'm actually pretty jealous of.
Yeah.
Zach, will you do the button thing?
Hey,
Hey, what's up, babe?
what are you thinking about?
Nothing. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking about a lot of shit.
What are you thinking about?
I'd kind of like to take a moment to go over our text thread the other day.
Oh, okay.
1 second. I'm grabbing my phone. 1 second here.
This was not expected.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah. Okay, so here you sent me a thing. You were on the news.
Yeah.
So I looked at that and I said, ha ha ha. And I made some jokes about it. And then I wrote this 3 times on Tuesday. Where are your seats? I'll look for you on TV. Hey man, where are your fucking seats? then all caps, hey, where are your fucking seats, bro?
I sent you a picture.
You didn't send me shit. That was at the home run derby.
Wasn't that not the same day?
No.
Oh, shit.
And then I just thought you were dead.
Dude, I had... You want to know why? Because I had to entertain a family.
Chickens.
Yeah.
That's
No,
why.
I get it. Yeah, that's
It
fine.
was nonstop fucking walking around Seattle, in and out of stadiums, and it was hot, and there was way more people than I thought. Well, I mean, I knew there was going to be a lot of people there, but Jesus Christ.
Where were you fucking
Where
were your fucking seats?
It was right above the Hidden Hair Cafe, section 309, row 4, seats 11 and 12.
For Derby and All-Star game?
Yes.
Okay. I figured as much. Thank you.
Right where the picture I sent you was.
The day before?
God, my hands are all sweaty now.
Yeah,
Now
they
I'm all
are.
worked up.
Yo, come over and just kick this shit out of me.
This is all I need. I was already worked up
Here's
about
what I fucking seats
what I was
were.
going to talk about.
On your fucking face.
What's scarier than someone with fingerless gloves?
Getting a little sweaty?
No, someone taking off fingerless gloves.
No, that's how you know they're on medication.
They're like you're. I mean,
seen
if
a
you
therapist.
piss someone off, where they're like, "All right, you son of a bitch,
All right, you son of, I don't want to get these
I don't want to
dirty.
get these dirty."
You're not worth the laundry detergent to wash the blood out of these fucking masterpieces.
Need your DNA all over my shit.
I'm taking mine out. Okay, so you're in your Seattle All-Star Game home run derby.
Yeah, and it was a 3-4 day event, so we're just busy all fucking day, and all week. And like I said, there were a lot of people there. Because when you go to Mariner games, there's just not that many people. Someday, like the opening weekend, there was a lot of people, a big giveaway. But most games, it's not that bad. You can get to where you need to go. This time was fucking insanity because it was
Sold out. And
and
beyond.
there was more people than probably should have been there. And I have my son who's 7, and he's this little guy, so I have to hold on. I'm like, do not let go of me. I have all of our stuff.
You will die. Yeah.
Yeah, it was basically, and like he felt like he was like if I let go of his hand for just a second, he thought he was going to get swept away in the fucking jet or the rip current.
Yeah, Riptide.
That was
It's like the Lion King scene.
yeah.
With the
That's the way it felt.
the yaks.
There are Oakland A's there, Oakland A's fans, right? So that could be a
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, there were a lot of them there, and they were like, "Sell the team."
Exactly.
They had a whole
kid.
They had a whole thing. They were handing out pamphlets and everything out in front of the gate. It was like it's like an actual organization now. They were trying to sell the team.
CO31 nonprofit or whatever. it is. CO13, CO
503C.
503C. Anyway, go ahead.
COPD, OPP,
Mesothelioma or anyway.
mesothelioma,
There it is. Close enough.
mesothelioma. There it is. Anyway, so there's 1,000 billion fucking people, and outside's one thing because there's a lot of people, whatever. But when you're walking around the stadium and you just want to get your favorite pulled pork sandwich from a restaurant and get your kid some French fries because he's a picky eater, so I know where I have to go. I'm not walking around to just take in the sights. I've been to the stadium
I love bumping into strangers.
300 fucking times. I want to just get to where I'm going. And so I got to go to a couple of different places. I know where I'm going. There's a section in where the right field connects with, it's like a 90-degree angle, whatever, the right center corner. We got stuck in that section. I shit you not. It was like 15 minutes. We were walking. It was like baby step, stop. Baby step, stop. And it was people that have not, a lot of Seattle people, but a lot of people from out of town too, that they just don't know the stadium. So they get all fucking congested in there. And I had this kid who's got to pee. He's hot. He's hungry because he's picky. So I have to get him a certain thing of food. I'm sweaty, pissed off. And we're trying to get through this section. We finally get fucking through it. And this was the first day. This was the home run derby day. Finally got in our seats. All was well. The next day we come back for the game, and there's more people for the All-Star game.
Should have had like a cattle prod.
I shit you not. Like at heart, I'm a very timid person. Like we can joke. I can make people laugh, whatever. But like at heart, I'm like like head down. Like I don't want to stir the pot. Don't want to. I was
Boiling?
Like at the point of wanting to just attack people. Because you're walking, you're on the right side, the people going the opposite way or left side, right?
Because emulate the road.
Because this is fucking America. If we're in somewhere else where it's not that, you switch it around to the other side. But here, that's the way it is. Imagine being on the fucking freeway and people stopping their cars to have a conversation in the middle, rolling down, pardon me, do you have any gray poupon in the middle of the fucking freeway with traffic moving?
Do you have a piece of gum?
Yeah. Or talking about how much beer prices are. Fuck! We're walking to get to get to the fucking sandwich. And I'm just walking, and these people, they just, like a group of 6 people stop in the middle of the fucking walkway. Yeah. And they're having a conversation. Like, man, can you believe how much beer prices are these days? Yeah, great joke, Dad. Like, I wanted to beat him over the head.
Good thing I shuffled around some of my investments this morning.
Yeah,
these prices are ridiculous.
Any generic white dad conversation you can fit into a stupid conversation, they're having that in the middle of the fucking walkway. And then you have people that are how can you not notice that people are trying to get by you?
I don't know.
And if you're slow, what do? You get to the right? Like,
you die.
Like in a fucking street, you go in the right lane so the other lane can move. No. So they're in the middle. Then there's people that they're trying to go the opposite way. They're upset. So now they're trying to cut through the line to where people are coming this way. So now you have people coming oncoming traffic trying to get around a fucking 60 car pileup on the freeway.
You know what? I never thought it before. I think because this problem is pretty unique to sporting events. Like stadiums, concerts, kind of.
It can happen in the grocery store, too.
Yeah, but not like this.
No.
Think about All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
And they just have, like, sheepdogs.
Yeah.
They, like, are barking and, like, pretending, like, nipping at your heels to get you to do the right fucking thing. Dude, that'd be so good. I'm moving. Hey. Like, scaring the shit out of you.
That's fantastic. I love that.
Like, you're picking your kid up. You're like, God damn it, what's going on around here? And then the other one was you're explaining this saga, and I want to call it like Lord of the Onion Rings. Like this quest that you're on.
Just to get something specific.
Yeah, you guys were here and you're trying to get the thing. And,
garlic fries. Yeah,
and you're going to be back in, I don't know, 400 years.
Well, the first day when we got stuck in that corner, the next day I was like, we were right at because that's where my sandwich was. You
can see it. You can see Frodo.
So the corner is there and I can see the congestion's happening again. Where my sandwich is, it's right by that spot. So I got 2 of them and I was like, well, we need to get fries. And I know where the fries are. They're on the other side. That's why I got caught in there the first time. So what happened was...
Fool me once.
Can't get fooled again. So I was like, nope, not doing that. So we get my stuff. So I'm like, it'll be shorter to walk all the way around the stadium. It'll be quicker. But this was when everyone was showing up. So this is now we're in a situation where you get some momentum, you're walking, and then that's when you run into the people that are having the conversation. And then you're already so pissed off because I was like, I came this way to avoid fucking the Bermuda diangle. Now I'm caught up in that, and now my son's really hungry and he's upset because we haven't gotten a ball yet. That's a story for another day.
I picture you making the game time dad decision when you're walking up there. You're like, not doing this, but like, son, you're gonna get your steps in. We're walking all the way around, and you've been following this dude that has like a pretty memorable shirt on. Like, I don't know, whatever. You can just something cool, like No Fear.
Bad boy.
Yeah, No Fear, Frank Thomas. Like, it's just like, you're like, fuck yeah, it's sick. I remember that. And then you like, follow me. And you do the whole thing and you get back around to your sandwich thing and he's the person right in front of you. You're like, fuck, dude. Just right there. Same dude. He goes, oh, excuse me. Like, it's that close to you making up any ground.
Yeah.
Like, you would have been, a little bit of satisfaction Is that a word?
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction. Fuck.
That's fine.
If Frank Thomas No Fear was behind you, but if he squeaks in right in front of you after a trip around the whole stadium,
It's a big trip. It's a long walk.
talk about the big heart.
I'm tempted to put the gloves back on.
Yeah,
Because that's the way I felt. I wanted to physically harm people. And there was
I've never even heard or seen that close
I know.
with you.
I know. And
I would have egged you on.
so in one of the sections I was trying to get, and you could see people, I could compare this to the freeway, because when you're driving on the freeway and like you're in the fast lane, but it's going slow, and then you see people get out of the lane and they try to come up on the side to get in. So you're like, fuck you. You speed up so they can't get in. It was that same sort of feeling when I'm like, I've been waiting this line for a long time, and then people are trying to like skim and then get their way in, like, fuck, like, honestly, like you want to backhand the fuck out of them and be like,
quicker little stinky penguin walk up.
you up.
Oh, you gonna squeeze in here?
Yeah.
No room for you.
Like I want
Seats taken.
I want everyone else to have that aggression, to where if they see that, I'm not the only guy going, no. Like in my head, everyone's going to turn around and go, get the fuck back. You get the fuck back.
Don't think so.
I'll bury you. And if I say that to them, they're all like, yeah.
Yeah, we got your back.
We got your back.
What's your name, Bryan?
Yeah.
Oh, you Bryan? Bet your ass I'm Bryan.
I did get one of those.
Yeah, well, boy.
Yeah. I got a Bryan. This drunk guy.
Look at this. Spills his $600 beer.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Bryan. Look, I had nothing to do with this, buddy.
Anyway, so that's... I love sporting events, and especially, like, I haven't taken my son to a football game yet, because it's just so bad. But even the baseball game, just drunk fucking assholes into the bathroom. I just tried to get in there to take a piss, and there's just pubes and piss all over this fucking urinals.
Dream come true.
And I could never, you know how I am around fucking public toilets.
Yep,
and they had the kid see. I just want to let him use the kid urinal. Some dude just over there with his beard is fucking pissing. The game hasn't even started yet.
He's standing on top of it like a fucking gargoyle.
Yeah, he's shitting in it.
But front facing, his feet are in it. He's like, yeah, you fucking. It's tradition.
So I had my son stand next to me. He's on his tippy toes. I'm like, buddy, just don't touch it, because there's just fucking curly pubes and all over the thing.
Oh, no.
It's just so fucking gross. And there's piss all over the floor. And then, like, we'd just gotten there.
That sounds like Seattle in a nutshell to me.
Yeah.
This is bringing back a memory that just came and went, and it's a pretty good one. It was as it was young, and you're doing bathroom stuff, and he's using the kid urinal, and I'm using the kid urinal because I'm short. But I look over, and homeboy is just resting his dick and balls on the edge of the urinal.
Yeah.
Like it's a foot rest.
Yeah.
But for your dick.
A dick rest.
He just on there. And I went, no! Like, like, and you're like, whoo, and you're like, you gotta fucking, like, I'm gonna save you. Like, you can't do that.
You just spraying his dick with...
Just hanging tiny little boy testicles over the rim. And you're like, oh, man. Gosh dang. I didn't know that was a sign of autism. Anyway.
Yeah! Our youngest, he'll, like... you'll just be standing waiting in line somewhere, and he'll just be like licking whatever's in his vicinity. One of my biggest fears
fucking kids
is that he's going to be in a bathroom like that and just start like licking the fucking handle while he's peeing or something,
Dingleberries taste like dingleberries.
Yeah.
Deep throat in the flusher. You're like, God damn it.
Dingleberries taste like dingleberries. We are the dreamers.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, don't stop in the middle of the fucking way.
Yeah.
It literally ruins everything.
Wherever you're at. The grocery store, pull over, have your conversation out of the way. People are coming through with their fucking carts.
Yeah, you're right.
Just get the hell out of the way. Why are people so... It makes me, like, as a person who is, like, super conscious of that, where, like, I know if I'm in someone's way, I'll, like... I stress that even when I'm on the freeway. If I know someone's coming up, I'm like, fuck, I got to get over. So I hurry up to get around the car because I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, you're like, oh gosh, that car's fast.
Yeah, like I start getting stressed out. Like I want to get out of this person's way because I know how this feels. So it's really frustrating when you are like very aware of a situation like that, and then other people they just don't care.
Not even close. Yeah, it's awful. It's terrible.
Like why do I care? Why do I let people in?
Because sorry, just a cross you have to bear.
It's a big old heart.
Yep. Sorry, you know what's happening around you. Like that's something you have to live with.
And I don't always know everything, but this specifically, I'm very aware of that.
I agree.
Most things I'm probably not. I'm probably doing stupid shit that people are like, that dude's
how could you ever?
That dude's fucking annoying. But this,
last thing before we take a look at some dick this week.
Sweaty. What?
Yeah, funny thing that I heard. I don't even know where I heard it, but it was a long time ago, and I still do it, and I don't know why, is when you're in some of those congested situations, you start mooing. Just do a cow noise.
Oh, and
you'll always get a laugh.
Oh, so what we did, there's a woman standing next to us, and we just started saying that she was pregnant. We were like, lady with a baby! Her water broke!
Her water broke!
And then so I had a little water, and I splashed it, I was trying to do whatever I could to get this fucking...
Just need some fucking garlic fries.
You're looking around, you're like, fuck, what can I do? I'm going to pretend that you're pregnant and your water broke.
Yeah. Well, her husband was like, it was like, oh, she's pregnant. And I was like, that's brilliant. Lady with a baby! And then it was a couple laughs. I'm like, her water broke, ha ha ha. I'm like, I'm not kidding. And then it went splash.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Yeah.
Did it work?
No.
No one cares.
I mean, it was like at a concert when you're in the mosh pit and you're being squeezed and there's nothing, like those people that died at the concert.
You're like, oh my God, I think I'm going to die.
There's nothing you could do.
No, and everyone's like, I know, it's just to die for, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't get it. Like, I'm literally going to die.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at some dick.
All right.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm glad that you didn't punch
I
anybody.
want to see some tits.
I know you do. Not today.
Is it dumb? Is it interesting? Is it cool? Then it's dick.
All right, here we go. This isn't funny. Yeah, it is. Because it wasn't us. But this story popped up and just read. I was like, no fucking way. Woman hit streak of bad luck in a single day with a house fire, motorcycle crash, and cancer diagnosis.
This sounds a lot like my All-Star experience.
Well, I mean, yeah. Tomato, potato, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I can relate. Let me tell you.
Yeah, oh man.
Oh my God, I didn't even get my fries and my kid was crying.
And my kid wanted a ball. I couldn't get it.
There's piss on the floor. She goes, I'm dying and I'm homeless.
Yeah.
And I broke all my ribs. You're like, yeah. Samesies.
Yeah.
Sunday afternoon,
Suck it up.
fire destroyed an Iowa couple's home. Now, it's just the start of a very bad Sunday. They were riding their motorcycle when they were alerted that their home was on fire.
Isn't that the Lord's Day?
Yeah. Well, maybe this would have happened if they made it to church on time. Wendy Hansen crashed her motorcycle on the way home. She suffered broken bones, a lot of bumps, bruises. I ended up hitting a culvert or something, or a rut in the tall grass, she said. She was taken to the hospital in an ambulance. Once in the hospital, the day got worse. They found cancer that I didn't know I had, Hansen said, and it was kidney cancer.
Jesus.
Hansen, mother of 48, and she was diagnosed with cancer, and she died at 52. So, like, this is just a spitball of shit, okay? Wendy is now 47 and says she will likely need to have the kidney removed. Doctor tried to put a silver lining on her cloudy day. She said the motorcycle crash was a blessing. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known it was there. That is, and that's what life's all about.
Always look on the bright
We're like,
side of life.
Yeah, you're like, if I didn't smash my face into the asphalt, I might have died. I might have died of cancer.
So glad I lost the side of my face.
So they lost their home and 6 pets, along with their motorcycle crash and cancer diagnosis.
That's not funny at all. 6 pets.
No, I was kidding. It's not funny. It's fucking crazy. But those, like, it just reminded me of, I don't know, picturing anybody, sure, Wendy, when they're like, fuck, man, we can't get any worse.
Yeah.
And it just keeps getting worse.
Well, that's
over and over.
That's like a
dude.
sitcom thing where like, at least it couldn't get any worse, and then they cut to like something worse happening.
At least the roof I fixed isn't leaking.
Yeah, and then it right.
Yeah, it's just like, but I can't even imagine I mean, cancer aside, finding out your house is on fire.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit, and you turn around to go back home and then fucking crash on your motorcycle. And you're like, I guess, I don't know, find out about my home later. And the doctor's like, no, we'll get you home as soon. We would have gotten you home
hours ago, but
your home's not there.
you're going to need
you
to
have
head
cancer.
to chemotherapy.
Oh my God.
That's like, obviously people have had a worse day because like someone died or they died or whatever. But like one of those things, like the dominoes falling, like it doesn't, I don't know if it gets much worse than that.
It does. I mean, what bad things happen in threes?
It just happens all to her.
But they all just happen. They happen in 3 minutes.
They happen to 3 different people. Yeah. But they all 3 happened to her.
I found some truth in the 3 thing. Have you guys?
Yep.
Yeah. Like
if you look
I don't
for
know.
it.
What? Are you calling me a liar?
No, I said if you look for it.
So it's not real? So now I live in fantasy land?
It's not that it's not real, but you determine what those 3 things are.
I'm with you. Totally agree. But it does feel like that's kind of true. When you're like this, you're like, what else? And there's usually almost one more thing. That's like enough of like a hiccup or an obstacle in your life. You're like, yeah, that fucking sucks. Mm-hmm. Like it's just, whether it's self-inflicted or not. But it usually happens like
it's probably
in
self-inflicted.
threes.
You're like, I've only had 2 shitty things. I need one more to happen.
Let's just get it out of the way, and you just jump off a flight of stairs.
Yeah, you just run as hard as you can into a wall.
Run all the red lights. Like, well, that's 2. Well, that's 2, and you start fucking Google searching hot air balloon rides. You get it.
Like, what a way to go.
Fucking can't stop talking about that. That's so funny. But that's it. So sad. Wendy, we love you. I mean, I can't imagine.
Well, what's scary though too is that her mom was 48 when she was diagnosed and died from it. So she's thinking, I got diagnosed basically at the same age.
Right.
So she not only did she get diagnosed with cancer, but probably is thinking I'm going to have the same fate as my mom.
Yep.
So that's
fucking awful. Terrible stuff. Okay, what did you find?
Hopefully the GoFundMe pays for a new house.
Right, you better build it fucking fast. All right, those 2. Okay, go ahead. Never mind. Save me. Go.
Okay.
Go. Faster, go.
Oh, I was going to play this video, but no, there's an ad playing. God damn it.
Oh, God, don't do that. Oh, you got
I turned it down.
Okay, go ahead. What is it?
So this is the worst attempted robbery that I have ever seen in my entire life.
Okay.
Do you want me to play the audio? Because it's you kind of need to see it, but
yeah.
Let's see if it does anything. So,
guys walking
into the store. People are eating.
Everybody get down!
Oh.
Give me all the money! It's got the pockets!
Empty out your
Give me
pockets.
all the money! Yeah! Where's the money?
Okay, so what's happened so far? He walked into a restaurant and looked like maybe a shirt or a salon.
Yeah.
Sorry, and had something over his hand like he had a gun. He's like, "Empty out your pocket, give me all your money."
Mm-hmm.
And there's a table of people just sitting there, and they're kind of just looking at him. And then I think they answered the phone behind the desk. They're like, "Hello," like
Hello?
they were just taking an order.
Hello, 911. What's your emergency?
Yeah, they were. It's an undercover. It's a whole
undercover cop salon.
All right, so let's see where this goes.
Oh my God.
Give me the money! Where's the money? Everybody give me everything!
Everybody, give me everything.
Where's the money?
No one's moving except for this one woman.
Just staring at him.
So right now, so just so you can picture what's happening, everyone, a woman got up and walked out, and he ran over. He's like, "Give me your money." She just kept walking out.
The only reason she left because she got her nails done.
Yeah, she was done. She's waiting for somebody else.
She had to go get in the car line to pick up her kid. It's the only reason she left.
So he's now standing in the salon, kind of looking around like, "Is anybody listening to me,
dude?"
And everyone's they're just sitting in there, kind of looking at him. They don't seem upset at all.
No. Then he just walks out.
He walks out. And then he goes, "Give me your money." And the woman outside's like, "I don't have any."
I just spent it on
And
nails.
then he just walked it off. So then he just walks up, and the woman walks back into the salon. Like he walked in like, "Dude, I'm gonna make so much money."
The pep talk on the outside.
Yeah. You got this.
You got this. People think you don't know how to do it.
And they were right.
You show him. Like last time, he's like, well, last time you forgot to cover up your finger gun. So this time, you're going to put a shirt over your finger gun.
Right.
And it's going to look like a real gun.
Yep.
And no one's going to believe you. And last time you whispered it. You were like, give me my money. And this time you're not going to whisper, right?
Right. You're going to talk at just a little bit.
Yeah, you're going
little bit of excitement.
He's outside. He's practicing. Hey, he's like looking at his reflection in the window of the nail salon with his finger gun. He goes, yo, I'm fucking terrified.
He's like, that looks good.
So scary.
That looks good.
He's looking at him different. He's doing like fucking
007.
He's trying to figure out like how he wants to hold his finger gun.
He's like taking pictures of himself going like this.
Yeah. But zooming in, he has it holstered. He's like, he's pulling out his, give me my money. He's practicing it. He goes inside and everyone's like, fuck you, dude. Like, what happened to him? How do you just go on with life?
I don't know. Cause I picture.
You're still a real man.
You picture like a Hollywood robbery, you know, like they bust in the door like, boom, 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 boom. And they hop up on the thing and they're like, all right, this is going to be quick. Give me your money. Nobody gets hurt. That type of thing. And then everyone's like, oh, freaking out. That's how you always picture a robbery is going to be.
Like the Pulp Fiction restaurant thing. Everybody fucking move.
Yeah.
Execute every motherfucking last one of you. Or whatever she screamed.
This guy walks in, yells at everybody, and they're just like, they're just looking at him like, and then the phone rings. It's like, it's something salon's taking an order.
No, I got 3:30 open.
Yeah.
He's just like, what the fuck?
And the guy was like, because he probably didn't have a gun, right?
Yeah, well, pew, pew, pew.
Because he had
Is this a...
So he's like, what do
no one who
I
actually
do?
has a gun has a shirt over the gun.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. Ever.
It's like,
you won't believe what's under here.
Yeah. Well, show it to us. I can't. It'd be too scary.
And not I don't want to clean up your poop. I don't have a mop. I'm not taking the shirt off my gun. But like, I've never once have you taken the shirt off. It's a fucking AK.
Right.
No, it's a pew pew pew.
Yeah.
It's a rubber band gun.
You walk in to it underneath your shirt, and then you pull it out to reveal the gun
to make them listen.
Yeah.
You don't ever pull a big ass gun out and then hide it, and then you're like, this is too scary.
It'd be awesome if the dude was still arrested.
Yeah, he probably was. Fucking look at him.
They're like, put the gun down. And now he's got to play it up. He's like, all right.
He fucking cuts his hand off.
Because he's got to stick with the plan that he had a gun. So he's like, all right. He's like, wait, turn around.
He has a Sharpie. He's just trying to draw a gun on his hand.
Show me your hand. Hang on.
Hold on. Fuck, I'm so sweaty. He's like, he's doing this one. Like he's licking the end of it.
He's
like,
going,
fuck. This shit sucks. Magazine on the other hand. He's sticking it in the bottom of his finger gun hand. Oh, I love the concept. He's like, drop your gun. He's like, I can't. Don't put it down or we're going to shoot. He's like,
seriously,
I'm going to need a saw. What? I'm going to have to saw my hand off. Oh, man. It's so sad. Yeah, I was going to say, like, our Uncle Zach said, he's like, hope that he was still arrested. I was like, of course he was. There's no way that the other parts of his life are just going great. Like he's successful, he's balanced, and really understands everything else in life. But then this happens in a robbery? No, he's arrested. There's no way. I like the idea of him like putting in the work to scout it out.
Yeah.
Like he
cased the place.
He's been casing it for weeks. Mission Impossible. Like he's like, okay, alarm system. You know, fucking
midday. So many people will be there.
He's in the CAD program, like drawing up designs and shit.
Music's playing, like a montage.
Yeah, and he's like, okay, and he's like checking everything in this nail salon. He's like, okay, well, they don't have pressurized floors. He's like just doing weird shit, knocking on the walls, and he goes in there with finger guns and and he's like, God damn it. God, you're so
serious.
He has a breakdown.
You're so stupid.
God, you're so bad at this. You can't do anything right. Shirt falls off his finger guns. Fuck. He's just like, God damn it. He tucks it in his shirt.
He runs out.
I promise it's real. It's new. New model. New model. I promise. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna tickle you. I'm either gonna kill you or tickle your armpits. Fucking tickle gun? That would be amazing. Like you get called out, you're robbing a bank, and the teller's like, "That's a fucking finger gun." He's like, "Yeah, well." Fucking
Stop it, I'm ticklish.
So,
Give me your money.
Give me your money. I'm not gonna stop you. Come here. I'm gonna find it, like squeezing your thighs and shit, like flicking your nipple. You're like, God damn, dude. Here, yeah, take the money.
Well, so how do you? Okay, here's a question.
God damn.
Let's say he gets arrested.
Oh yeah.
Does he have to do the George Costanza thing where he's got to play it cool? Like, no, it was a gun. Because he wants to feel hard. Like, because if he goes to jail, and he's going to be the laughing stock.
He goes back home, his mom's.
But also, he could get out of it's not armed robbery if he doesn't have a gun, or whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, but it comes to the time, like, if he pleads guilty or not guilty, like, you can go to jail for 20 years, armed robbery. Is he going to take that just because he just wants to feel hard?
Oh, shit.
There's easier ways to feel hard.
The judge.
Yeah.
The judge. He's talking to the guy, and he's like, he's just standing there, and he's like, bailiff. He just points to his hand. He's like, I said no weapons in the courtroom. And they're like, oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. And he just grabs him by the wrist and walks him up, and like makes him put his hand on the stand. He goes, give me that, and he just folds his pointer finger in. He goes, okay, you can go back to your table. Pew, pew, pew. And then the rest of the thing, the judge is listening to him, but he's doing this. He's pointing finger guns back at him. He's like, no, you gotta finish what you're saying. Go ahead.
That would be
Why is that so funny to me?
If you had a reputation that was like, it's supposed to be real good. So like,
Your calling card?
finger guns will never be the same, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The finger gun killer?
Yeah.
How many people he killed?
The
None.
finger gun killer.
How many people he killed? None. But God, he was scary.
Tickled a lot of people.
Yeah, but I mean, I peed my pants. But not because of the finger guns, because he wouldn't stop tickling my nipples. But it's not here, neither here nor there. Okay, well, fuck. Looking at the time,
Pretty funny.
hey, let's Zach, you out there? Let's skip petty beef this week. We got it. It's a good one. I want to spend some time on it, and we'll throw that in next week. Let's just take a look at some good news.
Okay.
Right now, Zach, do the fucking thing when you have a chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Hooray, we aren't doomed.
Yeah.
I saw ahead into the future.
Oh, good job.
In the year 2000.
I just love stories like this. We've talked about fucking like people renovating their basements and finding secret ancient civilizations. And it just, I mean, because you read stuff like this article and you're like, it's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's just so much in the ground and there's so much in the fucking sea that us humans that think we know everything have no fucking idea. Like we're, looking at shit that's 300 million light years away, and then below your feet's a civilization. Just like just a good representation of humanity.
We should have more submarines out there finding stuff.
Everyone.
Too soon.
Oh yeah. Kentucky man finds over 700 Civil War era coins buried in his cornfield.
Good God.
Awesome.
Dude, and I'm not going to read the whole article. I don't need to. But can you imagine? Okay, here we go. So, the Great Kentucky Hoard include hundreds of U.S. gold pieces dating, between 1840 and 1863, in addition to a handful of silver coins. The man who discovered the hoard, whose identity and specific location have not been revealed to the public. I mean, that's like when you win the lottery.
He wants to keep it that way.
Yeah, he's like, he goes, yeah, I'm just going to keep selling corn. Your corn tastes like...
The William Farm.
I love your corn. I love your corn. It tastes like old coins. Shut the fuck up, Daryl.
Anybody put that together, you stupid son of a bitch.
Idiot. Like grabs him by his flannel. Pins him against his tractor. He's like, shut the fuck
tickling
up.
him with the little wheat.
Yeah. He's like, I told you, you motherfucker. So he says, this is the most insane thing ever. Those are all $1 gold coins, $20 gold coins, and $10 gold coins. Oof. And then some of them, like the article goes on to say that there's a ton in this collection that are going for 6 figures a piece. Fuck corn.
Yeah.
Fuck corn.
Yep.
He's like, I mean, fucking unreal. The older I get, and this is just come on, old man thing to say. The more interest I have in just walking around by myself with some headphones on with a metal detector.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like, you see that when you're young, you're like, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, nerd.
This is what you're doing with your time?
He's never had to pay a mortgage, that's why.
Right.
I mean, listen. Oh, man. Thinking about someone who's been just doing metal detector stuff. Is there a cool name for it? They have to have a cool name. There's so many of them.
Metal detector is pretty fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, pretty sick. Detective?
Metal detector? That's a pretty cool.
Metal dick.
MD.
Metal dick.
You're a doctor? No, I'm a metal detector. But thinking about the different calibers of metal detector people. Like some dude who's been walking around for decades. And he's just like, he's found some sick bottle caps. And then his best friend is just gold rings, fucking diamonds. And he's like, oh, sorry, Jeff, missed another one. He's just down the beach.
He beats him to it every time.
Yeah. Or just beats the shit out of him whenever he finds it.
That's a freaking movie right there.
Dude, just how much, how long could you keep doing it? If like you're walking around and you just walked over that spot and then somebody follows you up and finds a box of gold coins.
You know what it is? This guy did it.
He doesn't have it turned on.
Or it's like he's been doing it his whole life. You know, he came from nothing. He scrounged everything he's got, and then some fucking rich guy went out and bought $1 million
the nicest
metal detector, like the high-end metal detector that detects everything.
It sucks gold.
He doesn't even have to dig it out. It just sucks it right out.
This guy, he's like, how come I can't find anything? And then 20 years later, he just finds out he's deaf. Like a certain frequency.
It's just going.
And he's like, nothing again, honey.
I couldn't find anything. It just
rock
cuts
music.
to him going.
Decades of rock music, just cut out that frequency.
He was out finding metal bands. That's why he got called metal detector.
Why'd I even say rock?
They called him the human metal detector because he found Metallica and Slayer.
Yeah, aluminum.
Yeah,
Anthrax.
They called him the human metal detector.
I'm like really disappointed in myself right now. I was like, yeah, listen to rock music. Bro, we're talking about metal detectors. And you just go like, yeah, rock. I'm sorry, I've let myself down. Thanks for picking it up, though. You picked it up.
I detected it.
Yeah, you did. You
dug it up.
You're like, hey, cool joke. I got it. I got it.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here, you fucking idiot. All right. This is funny. We got to take a look at something that was sent in by one of our kids.
All right.
Hey, Zach, please.
The internet is pretty wild. Depending on your browsing habits, you can either experience something super cool or go to prison. Crazy, right? Let's check it out together as a couple. Hey, look what I found.
Yes, that's awesome. Video games, am I right?
I like them.
This looks like King's Quest or something I used to play.
It's different times. I mean, as we've just even in the last 100 years, we've made a lot of progress. I would say, like, on just kind of
this century.
How we respect each other, rights. We have a ways to go. But this was a thing that existed, and it blows my mind that someone there was a company that was like, "This is fucking sweet. Let's sell it." This was sent in by our son Corey, and it's a video game called Custer's Revenge.
Oh my god!
Do you know this?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Very, very offensive.
So it's an action video game in which the player controls General Custer, who must advance through the playing field and avoid arrows in order to penetrate the Native American woman, Revenge, and she's tied to a pole on the other side of these obstacles. What?
There was a meeting and they're like, let's do it.
They're like, I
Pull
don't know.
the trigger.
They're like, listen, I love General Custer as much as the next guy.
Yeah. Huge fan.
How can we profit off him? What do you do? I don't know. He fucked a bunch of Native Americans.
Yeah.
I think we work with that.
And made a bad military decision.
Man, the game consists of 4 numbered modes of play. Modes 1 and 3 are single-player campaigns, while modes 2 and 4 are hot seat multiplayer games. In modes 1 and 2, the players must only avoid arrows, while in modes 3 and 4, cacti that appear and disappear at random intervals are added as obstacles. Custard can move left or right if the joystick is moved in those directions, while shifting the joystick up or down will cause Custer to stop.
Is this Atari?
Sure. Yeah, I think it is a Atari game. Dude, I'm going to play it just so we can hear the sound effects. But I can't even.
They look naked. Are they naked?
Yep.
What?
What? Here you go.
She's got nipples.
Yeah, she's got nipples. He's got a heart on. And he has to dodge the arrows. Oh, be
This is
careful,
totally
Custer.
Atari.
And then.
People jerked off to that in the day. Back
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, that's video game nipples.
It's a different joystick, Zach. Am I right?
then. Absolutely.
Oh, what?
It sounded like Space Invaders.
Yeah. Just makes like the funny buzz noise.
Mm-hmm.
It really needs is one of those.
I mean,
Yeah.
being a video game fella myself, I had no idea that game existed.
Yeah.
And for good reason. I'm sure. How long do you think it was on the market? I haven't looked that up.
Did this game exist, or is this something that was made recently? Like
No.
someone made it?
No, it existed.
You can,
Yeah,
like
it's
if
a
you
whole
search
thing.
it, you can go
yeah,
buy it.
Yeah, I looked it up. And some company made it. Some other it was like a more adult gaming company bought it, and then they released it.
1982.
Yeah,
For the Atari.
that sounds about right. What? Come
Initial
over.
release date 1983.
They get that game for Christmas.
It's my birthday.
Oh, thanks, Mom. I've always wanted Custer's Revenge.
This is 40 years ago. Things were a lot different back then.
Yes, they were. What is going on? What a weird ass.
I love the boner. That's just great.
Yeah, who doesn't love a good boner?
Was that supposed to be like his angry wife?
I don't know. It's all dumb. But I didn't know that existed. It's fucking insane. And I felt like it was something that people need to know about. You know?
Yeah.
It's like a part of history where you're like, whoa. Yikes, guys.
That's pretty amazing.
And I bet you the gameplay is just unreal and so much fun.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
how many hours of gameplay you get in it.
Well, if you play for longer than 4 hours, you have to go to your doctor. Still got it, baby. Woo! Okay, let's hear from some of the kids. Let's just get off the boner video game, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Hey, Zach!
All right, let's hear what you guys think.
Really? You want to talk to me? Wow, that's cool.
Is this a fun one? I've never had a experience like this, but our son Mike has a story for us. Says, hey, daddy-os. So I know you guys were asking for gas station stories, but I promise you rest area people are far more strange. That's a good opener. You're like, well, okay. But I guess if I had a buckle, I'd be buckling up. My brother-in-law and I both drive pilot cars for those oversized load trucks you sometimes see coming down the highway.
Yeah.
There are two stories that he told me happened, and he stopped to use the bathroom at a rest stop. The first story is weird, but I promise you the second story is bonkers. Story one begins with him walking into a rest area bathroom to take a leak. It was nighttime. Fuck yeah. That's where all the fun people are.
Yes.
And there was only one other car with a guy sitting in the driver's seat.
I would keep driving.
This particular bathroom was set up with the left wall. It was urinals in a U shape, and the stalls were off to the right. As he walks in, the guy sitting in the car followed in right behind him. My brother-in-law chose a urinal, and wouldn't you know it, the guy picked the one right next to him. Out of the corner of his eye, trying to figure out what this guy was doing, he saw him not facing the urinal directly, but staring at him and creepily tugging his half-flaccid dick as far out as he could. What? The guy never said a word, just stared and tugged. Talking about a fucking
great
dream,
rest stop, yeah.
So,
dream date.
like, tug, like, jerked off, or just was, like, pulling it out?
Yeah. I'm guessing it just...
What do you think about that?
Is that cool?
What do you think about that?
You can imagine what it would be like if it was full, right? What?
It'd probably be like that.
I mean, what do you think? What are you doing? I don't know. Wondering what you're thinking? That's what I'm doing.
What are you thinking about?
What are you thinking about, bro? I don't know. Wish you put your...
Thinking, like, I hope I get out of here without
that dick filling up with blood.
Yeah.
Is what I'm hoping for. The second story he told me, he said he walked in to take a shit and again was followed in by a dude that then occupied the stall right next to him. He sat down and proceeded to take a very angry Taco Bell dump. I can hear it.
Yeah.
When out of nowhere, a phone appeared under the stall wall with the words, blowjob? Is blowjob? With
While
a question
he's
mark?
taking a shit?
He said he angrily declined. No! Yeah, what he
No blowjob. No thank you. Pee-pee. Poo-pee. I poo-poo. I poo-poo.
But I still wonder if he partook in the man-on-man stranger blumpkin.
Is that what it's called? Blumpkin?
Something like that. But seriously, imagine the mindset of someone offering a random dude taking a shit a blowjob in the middle of the day at a rest area. It's mind-boggling. Anyway, sorry for the long email. Bryan! If you were the one that had to read it later, guys, Mike.
I think I told this story before, but I've only had something like this happen once, and it was when I was running early in the morning. Some guy, I think I told you, he was driving by in his car, and he slapped a piece of paper up against the window, and it said blowjob on it. And he kept driving by with it in the windshield. And I was just confused, and then I finally was like, no, and then he never rode back. Drove back.
This is a funny parade.
Yeah.
Why is he doing that? That's a terrible float. 4th of July parade, you're in your car with fucking blowjob and like 5th grader handwriting. Oh, man.
Well, it's funny because he drove by, he's looking, and he was kind of giving me like the nod, and I'm like, what's going on? And like he's like, okay, he's not understanding. Slap,
yeah,
blowjob right on it, right like Sharpie.
It's so funny because he's been in that situation where like he's trying to like.
He made the sign.
Yeah, he's like trying to convey the message, and everyone's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, I need something." So then his second attempt was writing blowjob on a piece of on a McDonald's bag
out of his glove box.
License and registration. You hand it over, and the cop opens it up, flips it over, and says "blowjob" with a question mark.
Yeah, let's get out of the car, sir.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm in." You're like, God damn it! I wanted to suck Bryan's dick. Okay, you want to read the second email?
Sweaty.
Yeah, you are. Me too.
All right, what's up,
It's
fuck
all
sticks?
sweaty.
Huh?
I like how you're concerned that your dick was going to be sweaty. Dude driving around slapping blowjob papers to his windows. And he's like, too sweaty.
Sweaty now.
No, he's in. I don't care what condition your dick's in.
If you're offering to blow someone's dude while he's taking...
Jogging?
No, like... Well, yeah. Yeah. But like, oh God, the dude's just taking like a raunchy, splashy shit, and you're like, oh God, let me get some of that. Can I suck the shit off your dick?
Yum. Can I lick the poop off your balls? Remember that story?
Yeah.
Still love it.
I was hungry.
Okay. All right, here we go. Go ahead.
All right. From our stepson Ty.
Okay.
Who writes, what's up, fuck sticks?
What's up, Ty?
Just finished listening to Joe's story of fucking up the grocery store with the buns and figured I'd write in about why my wife always reminds me that we don't need any more chili when I go grocery shopping. We're good on the chili! Yeah. One day while I was at home hanging out with my 3-year-old daughter, I decided to get some grocery store shopping done on the Walmart app. I guess while thinking things to eat, playing with my baby, I wasn't entirely paying attention to what I added to the cart. Well, the order arrives and my wife asks, hey, is there a reason you got 2 cans of chili? My dumb ass stood there trying to Sherlock Holmes the situation. I tell her, oh yeah, I wanted to do chili cheese dogs, but I guess I didn't order the rest. We laughed it off and saved the cans for the next shopping trip.
Okay.
Well, I went shopping a week later, and as I passed the chili, I thought, oh shit, let me grab a couple cans and we can do chili cheese dogs for dinner this week. I grabbed the cans, do the rest of my shopping, and head out. I get home to start and put everything away, and as my wife's helping me, she says, hey, you got 3 cans of chili and no hot dog buns again, right? Fuck me if I didn't have a quite psychotic chuckle. So there was 5 cans of fucking chili. In the pantry is still no hot dogs. So now my wife reminds me every time we get groceries that I don't need chili and laughs. You're parked out by the lakes. Stepson Ty.
Ty, you can't stop. Keep going.
You have to keep buying chili.
I don't even care how mad she gets. You're like, budget's a little tight. You gotta find a way.
He should send us his P.O. box so we can just send
them. So everyone can just start shuttling him chili.
Even if he buys hot dog buns, he should still buy more chili, right?
Yeah, never buy hot dogs. Like the next time you go, buy 3 more cans of chili and just buns. And then just throw the buns away.
Yeah.
Like at some point, and then just buy more, and then buy hot dogs and more chili. So you never have the
So
right
now
thing.
you have the chili and the hot dogs, but no buns.
And then you start hiding the chili cans around the house.
Or keep the buns so they go moldy. So then you're like, oh, if we finally have everything, and then they're moldy.
Like, oh shit, these are moldy. I better get more chili.
Do you ever, when they're moldy, you just go look and you like peel the mold section off and throw it away?
Like trying to knife the burnt off the toast.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just tricking yourself at that point.
I mean, if there's no mold on the other part, is the bread still moldy?
Listen, I'm not a philosopher.
If a tree falls in the woods,
does it make any mold?
Does bread still get moldy?
Does it still yell mold? Or whatever he said?
Or whatever happened?
I've done that before. I've done it with ranch. I usually do it with condiments. Where I'm like,
there's mold in your ranch?
Buying things. I'm like, do I have ranch? And you get back, you're like, yeah, you do. And it's completely full. And
it's Costco jumbo size.
Do I have any milk? You're like, oh shit.
I gotta say, the worst mold I ever saw was in that liquid chili, or not liquid chili, the liquid cheese, the cheese dip.
Oh, like a queso thing?
Yeah.
Like jalapeno.
And I have no idea how I didn't notice it, but on the inside of on the top, on the lid, was black fucking mold. And I was just dipping chips like, this is so good, kind of weird.
You took the lid off and you just set it off the side. Yeah. You didn't think about looking at it.
Yeah. And it was, I haven't looked at that stuff again.
Oh, that's disgusting,
yeah.
dude.
Did it taste good?
It didn't.
Oh.
Well, actually, afterwards, when I saw it, I think my mouth changed the taste buds for me. It started the projectile vomiting.
Your brain was like, no, that's not good.
No, danger.
Listen, we're hungry enough. Just keep going. Keep going.
If it was a gas station burrito, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
Obviously.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, duh.
You're not wasting one of those.
A gas station chicken sandwich.
Wait!
There's one here in Coeur Lane, right off of whatever road that is. When you get into town in Coeur D'Alene, I'll eat the shit out of that chicken sandwich. I might stop and get one.
I'll race you there.
There's only one left.
We would probably, at this point in the day, we'd probably be fighting over it.
Probably, yeah.
The one they made yesterday that everyone pushed to the back.
Yeah.
That's the one you guys will be picking up.
I'd eat it.
Episode 57. Fun. I had some smiles, some laughs.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, am I a little sweaty? Who isn't?
I got angry.
Yeah, I like seeing you angry. That made me happy.
You don't want to see me angry.
Kind of do. Actually, I'd be there for it. I'd laugh, I'd clap, I'd cheer you on.
I get really angry but I don't do anything about it.
Healthy.
Yeah.
You know what you should do about it? Go to therapy. If you want to support us on Patreon, you'll find a link in the episode description, patreon.com/canyoudon'tpodcast. And if you want to support Uncle Zach with Scatcast, you have a Patreon, you got all the shit in there too.
Oh, yeah.
Scatcast, that's with a K. SKATCAST, scatcast.com. Zach's a busy man, tons of content, a lot of fun. Go check it out. As far as Can You Don't, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you got it. Email address to send something in. Hey guys at canyoudon'tpodcast.com. And a shout out to our babysitters moderating our Facebook group. Not doing a joke this week, but I got a little fact.
Oh, a factoid, if I may.
Let's do it. Zachy?
Good God. Wrap it up already, huh?
And admittedly, it's not even that cool. I know, terrible. This is a terrible setup. But that's not the point.
I'm intrigued.
Okay, here we go. Ready? All porcupines float in water. And I was like, that's pretty cool. And then I was just thinking about the dude that figured that out. What? What was he doing?
You just need a sample size, right?
Sure. I mean, I don't even care if it's 10 porcupines.
That's a lot of porcupines to will it float?
Yeah. Yeah. Will it float? And I mean, you're risking their lives. Like, were you cleaning it? Like, oh shit. Like you thought you were going to drop it. It's going to drown. It's like, I'm good.
And it goes, bloop, pop back up. You're like, oh, that's weird.
Just bounces up and smiles
I wonder
at
if
you.
another one, you go capture another one.
Right. And just start throwing them in the water.
They're like, just blows buoys out.
Oh my God.
Not only is it dangerous to the porcupines, but you also.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's no way they're down to just be thrown into some water.
Mm-hmm. Or caught.
Yeah. I guess I thought that was pretty cute.
That's pretty adorable.
And think about some porcupines floating.
And it also costs millions of dollars from the government, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, okay, we need to investigate this further. We get a $3 million budget.
What if it leads to curing cancer?
What?
What if figuring out that porcupines can float leads to cancer? Or
whoops. That's what Wendy was doing?
That's why we have cancer, because all porcupines float.
Yeah, fuck them.
And if porcupines didn't float, we wouldn't have cancer.
Yep.
That's the Socratic method. Nice job.
We'll never know. Think about, the porcupines were just as surprised as anybody.
Like,
Oh shit!
Oh, this is kind of nice and cool.
It's kind of like when they figured out how beavers' assholes. It's called castoreum.
Oh yeah,
it's like the vanilla ice cream.
Mhm.
It's like, what guy was that? That was like, let me find the right beaver asshole to lick. Nope, that's not it. Nope, this one.
No, it's vanilla. I'm looking for vanilla bean. I'm looking for French vanilla.
Would you rather lick like a homeless guy's asshole or a beaver's asshole?
Beaver's asshole.
I mean, it just
Ice
depends.
cream.
Depends on what they had going on that.
No, but before you knew that it was vanilla ice cream.
Still beaver's asshole.
I mean, they're spending more time
I
in the
would
water.
too.
Have you seen a beaver? They're awesome.
Have you seen a beaver's
Have you
asshole?
seen a homeless guy?
Have you seen a beaver's asshole? Who fucking you look at it and tell me you wouldn't lick it. All right. Fuck this. We're going to keep going. Bonus content for everyone who supports us on Patreon. If you don't do that, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye, kids.
Bye!